Jerry lived in a cozy basket, nestled comfortably in a corner of a quaint little house. His favorite spot was by the window where he could watch the world go by, near the rushing waters of Niagara Falls. The sound of the falls was like a lullaby to him, soothing and constant. He was a sleek black cat with fur as dark as the night sky. His eyes gleamed like tiny emeralds, always alert and curious. Larry, a fluffy orange cat, preferred to nap in sunny spots. He would stretch out luxuriously, basking in the warmth of the sun's rays. He loved to watch the tourists. Their laughter and chatter were like music to his ears, and he often imagined the stories they told. Then there was Terry, a graceful grey cat who loved to explore the misty paths around the fall. The mist felt like a cool, gentle caress on his fur. These three cats were the best of friends. They spent their days together, sharing adventures and secrets. One day, the cats were playing hide-and-seek near the falls. The sound of the water made the game even more exciting. Jerry hid in a barrel. He could barely contain his excitement as he waited to be found. Larry crouched behind a colourful ice cream cart. The sweet scent of the treats made his hiding spot even more delightful. Terry cleverly disguised himself amongst the rocks. His grey fur blended perfectly with his surroundings. They meowed and purred, enjoying their game. Their playful antics brought joy to everyone who saw them. Little did they know, a grand adventure was about to begin. The day held promises of new discoveries and thrilling escapades. A sweet smell of cheese wafted through the air. It tickled Jerry's nose and woke him from his hiding spot. He followed the smell, his whiskers twitching. Larry and Terry, equally curious, followed their friend. The aroma led them to a group of 3 little mice. These were no ordinary mice. They were blind, their tiny pink noses twitching as they followed the scent of cheese. One mouse was white as milk, another was brown as a nut. The last was grey like a pebble. They scurried about, unaware of the 3 pairs of feline eyes watching them. Jerry couldn't resist. The night was his playground, and the thrill of the hunt was too enticing to ignore. He crouched low to the ground, his muscles tensed and ready for action. Every fibre of his being was focused on the prey ahead, his tail swishing back and forth, a silent metronome keeping time with his heartbeat. The anticipation was palpable. He was ready to pounce. His eyes locked onto the target, every muscle coiled like a spring. Larry and Terry, understanding their friend's intentions, got ready too. They knew the drill. Teamwork was essential in their nightly escapades. They tiptoed closer, their soft paws making no sound. The grass barely rustled under their careful steps. Suddenly, the wind shifted. The mice, their noses no longer filled with the cheesy scent, became confused. They sniffed the air, trying to make sense of the sudden change. They scurried this way and that, bumping into each other in their panic. The once orderly group was now a chaotic mess. The cats, caught off guard by the mice's sudden confusion, paused their chase, their well-laid plans disrupted in an instant. They watched the 3 blind mice, their heads tilting in unison. It was a curious sight, one that demanded their full attention. A low meow escaped Jerry's lips, a sound full of curiosity rather than hunger. What had started as a hunt had turned into a puzzle. Section 4. Friendship in the Falls. The mice, startled by the meow, froze. They huddled together, their tiny hearts pounding. Larry, feeling a pang of sympathy, gently nudged a piece of cheese towards the mice. The white mouse, the bravest of the 3, cautiously crept forward and sniffed the cheese. He took a tiny nibble, his nose wiggling in delight. He squeaked in delight, calling his brothers to join him. Jerry, Larry and Terry watched, their tails swishing gently. From that day forward, Jerry, Larry and Terry became the unlikeliest of friends with the mice. Section 5. A bond forged in mist. Every day, Jerry, Larry, Terry and the mice met near the falls. The misty air was filled with the sound of rushing water and the soft chatter of these unlikely friends. They gathered at the break of dawn when the first rays of sunlight kissed the cascading waters, creating a magical atmosphere. They shared cheese and catnip, their laughter echoing through the mist. The simple act of sharing a meal became a cherished ritual, a moment of peace and joy amidst the natural splendor. The bond between them grew stronger with each passing day. Jerry, Larry, and Terry, with their keen eyesight, became the mice's guides. They navigated the rocky terrain and led the way through the dense mist, ensuring their smaller friends were safe. The mice trusted the cats completely, knowing they would always be there to protect them. They led them on adventures, describing the beauty of the cascading water and the rainbows dancing in the spray. Each adventure was a new discovery, a new story to tell. The falls were a playground, a place where their imaginations could run wild. The mice, with their heightened senses of smell and hearing, alerted Jerry, Larry and Terry to hidden treasures and dangers. They found hidden nooks and crannies, places where the most beautiful stones and rare plants grew. The mice's sharp senses were invaluable, making every exploration safe and exciting. They became family, their bond forged in the mist and magic of Niagara Falls, proving that even the most different creatures can find friendship in the most unexpected places. The falls were not just a meeting place, but a symbol of their unity, a testament to the power of friendship and trust.